Hey, welcome back everyone to another Ready in Minutes workout. Today we have a full body strength and conditioning circuit, which is a little more on the intermediate advanced side, as we're gonna start chaining moves together in the sequence. And what I mean by that is normally I give you 5 moves and we either do this taking breaks as needed or as a complex without putting the bell down. Where this starts to get a little more advanced is we're gonna combine moves together. So you're gonna see a snatch and an overhead press, and a squat and a push press, which is a squat thruster. This is actually where kettlebell work can start to become kind of creative and more fun, because you start figuring out what moves can lead into the next ones, and you can essentially start flowing your kettlebell work together, so long as you don't get tired. In which case, always take breaks as needed. So since it's intended as a more advanced circuit, I'm going to do it as a complex, but I encourage you to take breaks as needed if you feel like you need to take them. All right, let's dive in. All right, that's it. As you can see, everything flowed together except for the kickstand row. I wanted to give you guys something for back, and at the end seemed like the best place to put it, so it kind of breaks up the complex. But with that in, it is a full body workout. Now let's break down each of the moves. So starting off, we've got a hand-to-hand swing, and we're gonna do this for 10 reps. The important thing to remember here is to switch at the top when the weight is weightless. When you thrust up, when your arm is extended here, chest height, this is when the bell weighs nothing. This is where you want to remove the hand and grab it with the other hand. Hinge and repeat. Always remember to keep the other hand close by. You don't want to get to the top of your swing, have your hand here, and then remember that you've got to grab it to switch on the way down. So in action, what it looks like is right here where it's weightless, right here where it's weightless, and right here where it's weightless. Now we are switching side to side, but because it's an even number, you're gonna end on the same side that you started with. So after you hinge on your 10th swing, you're gonna go right into a snatch overhead. From there, you're gonna bring it into the rack as if you were gonna do a half snatch, press it back out, then snatch down, send it overhead, guide it back to the rack, and press again. So here's how it looks for every rep. Once you're at the top of your snatch, guide it to the rack, pause, press it out overhead, snatch back down to the bottom, lock out at the top, guide to the rack, press out, and repeat. After your last press out overhead, you're gonna guide it back to the rack, adjust your feet if you need to, get into a squat, and then use the momentum up from your squat to send the bell overhead. Then guide it back to the rack, pause, down, bottom of your squat, and ascend, and use the momentum to send it overhead. After your last one, you're gonna go straight into a get down. So remember, tap the free leg, take a big step back, open the hip up, chop, walk it out, and take your time with this. Sweep on out softly, land on your elbow, everything stacked, and bring the bell down over your chest. Once you finish here, guide the bell down with both hands, elbow on the floor, and rock off to your side. With the bell landed safely, you want to get on your feet, adjust the bell where you need it to. Now, we're going to row on our right side. So our left foot is going to be in line with the bell. Our right foot is going to be behind the bell in a kickstand position, so the toes pointed down. I'm going to hinge on over. Once you're in this position, think about pulling the bell to your side pocket. So, and 2, 3, good. All the while, keep your back straight, keep your eyes on the horizon, and just remember to keep pulling up while minimizing rotation. All right, that's all our moves. Now, let's go through the whole workout 2 times to each side together. All right, guys, starting with our first side. For me, it's gonna be the right. Let's do our hand-to-hand swings for 10. So set up, hinge on over, hike the belt back, and switch when it's weightless for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and snatch after you go down to the top, guide to the rack, press out, snatch down for 1. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, got it back to the rack. Adjust your stance if you need to. Squat down and use the momentum. Send it back overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, a lot of cracking. And 5. Okay, from here, you get down. Tap the free leg, take a big step back, soft knee to the ground, open the hip up, walk it out, sweep on out softly, stack everything here, shoulder over shoulder, and bring the weight down over your chest. Use both hands to guide it down to the ground and rock to the side in fetal position. Get back up, adjust the belt where you need it to. So since we're on the right side, my left foot is gonna be in line with the bell. Right foot in a kickstand. I'm gonna hinge on over, grab the bell, and pull to the side pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that's the end of side 1. Let's get right into side 2. All right, here we go. Hand-to-hand swings for 10. Starting with my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Snatch to the top, guide to the rack, press out, snatch down. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, got it back to the rack. Adjust your stance if you need to. Squat down, thrust up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep it locked out here. Tap the leg, big step back, open the hip up, chop the hip to hinge, walk it out, sweep on out softly, stack shoulder to shoulder, and bring it down over your chest, guide it down with both hands, and rock into fetal. All right, let's get back on our feet. Adjust our stance if we need to. Let me switch sides. My right foot is in line with the bell, left foot in a kickstand. Hinge on over, grab the bell, pull to the side pocket. And 5, and 1 more for 6. 6. All right, that's round 1 done. Let's get after round 2. All right, we're back to our first side. Let's start with our hand-to-hand swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember to snatch to the top, guide to the rack, press out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back down to the rack, adjust your stance if you need to, squat down and use your momentum, send it overhead. 4 and 5. Keep it locked out. Tap the leg, big step back, soft knee down. Open the hip, chop into a hinge, walk it out. Sweep on out, sit softly. Stack your shoulders and bring it down over your chest. Guide the bell down with both hands and rock to your side in fetal position. Bring the bell back over if you need to. Rowing on my right, so left foot in line with the bell, right foot in a kickstand, and I'm gonna pull to my side pocket. 2, 3. One more, and 6. All right, let's finish up strong on side 2. All right, this is it, guys. Strong finish. Start with our hand-to-hand swing for 10. 2. Remember to switch when it's weightless at the top. 10. Snatch to the top. Guide to the rack. Press out to lock out and snatch down. 3. 5. Guide it back to the rack. Adjust if you need to. Squat down. Use the momentum. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Keep it locked out. Tap the leg. Down. Open. Walk it out. Stack. And down. Guide it down. Rock to your side. And back up on your feet. Which side am I doing? Here we go. So, right foot's in line with the bell. Left foot is in a kickstand. We're rowing to the left side pocket. 1, 2, 3. And remember to resist rotation. 5 and 6. And down. All right, guys, that's it. Great job seeing this one through to the end. This is definitely a little harder than usual. So if you did this as a complex, salute. And if you didn't, don't worry, take breaks as needed because your conditioning will build over time. Just don't try to punch through a wall or push yourself to a breaking point. It's not necessary. You can work up to the point of fatigue, stop, take the breaks you need, and build your conditioning that way. But I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions about the moves or you get stuck anywhere, leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, I hope to hear how much you guys liked it or hated it, and I'll see you guys real soon on the next one. Stay strong.